taking a boat like this and putting as much technology on it as there is quite the undertaking, but we managed it, and it's really impressive, to be honest. So this is the Power Pole Micro Anchor. You're starting to see this on a lot of John boats and kayaks, and you know, Edie's going to use this a lot when she's fishing shallower, and even like in docking situations. I'm sure it'll help you. She's got some custom brackets on there she wanted to explain too.
Yeah, I purchased the bracket from One Objective. It's made specifically for the bite from Jackson as well.
Yeah, so that's one really key part of what she's doing here. So then we'll move forward. Obviously a kayak is only good if you can get it into the body of water that you're trying to fish. So she was explaining to me what the situation looks like to actually get this thing down a launch and into the water. So that's where these wheels come in, and she's gonna kind of run us through that.
So the wheels are, to get it out of the trailer, I just flip them down, put them in, roll it right out of my trailer, down the ramp into the water. When I get back to the ramp, I just pull it right back out. And then I just flip them up when I'm on the water. And these are wheels from Boondocks. They did a great install job on them.
And so one thing you can't really see, but there is a Garmin GLS 10 underneath the seat there, which means only one thing, is that this kayak is outfitted with Livescope. So as you can see, Livescope transducer here, that's the LVS34, you know, the best there is in the game. And that's going to be run with these Garmin units here. So she's got two Garmin she's running on a straight up mount. Straight Up's an awesome mount company. I work with them as well. Awesome. So like I said, we've got the LVS34 here. Listen, it's 2024. I mean, I don't care if you're fishing in a pond anymore. You pretty much need Livescope to be competitive. And Edie was just saying she saw that, like, she fished a tournament on Rayburn last year where she was fishing for schooling fish in drains, and she's like, man, I really could have used that last year. So not going to be a problem for her this year. So that's really cool. And obviously, anytime you've got units like that, you need power, okay? That's like the #1 issue facing fishermen today, is that we've got electronics for 2024 and boats that are built for 1996. So batteries are huge, and she just made a huge upgrade to a company I hold near and dear to my heart. So kind of elaborate what we've got going on for battery this year, Edie.
I have the Millertech 12-volt 100 amp hour battery that is going to be powering the Garmin Screens and the Livescope, my navigation lights. It's a new compact battery that I'm really excited about because it's more kayak sized. Yeah, it's light, it's efficient, I'm excited for it. It's definitely an upgrade from where I was.
But yeah, I mean, as you guys can see, you know, this is the type of technology we're seeing on $100,000 boats, and here it is on a pretty affordable kayak setup.
Absolutely.
So I guess before we're done, talk about your kayak and, you know, who you got it from and what what brand and why you chose the one you did.
I chose the Jackson Bite FE, and I got it through Fluid Fun in Bristol, Indiana. And I've had no complaints or anything. This is my second one now. I got it brand new for the 2024 season. It's light. It's, you know, it's easy to handle for me. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, awesome. I mean, and you got to be comfortable with your rig, you know, and that's like, I run a Nitro Z20. I fish tournaments all around the country, but Edie fishes tournaments all around the country too. And like, obviously very different vessels, but at the end of the day, like, you've got to be comfortable with every piece of equipment.
Yes.
So yeah, I mean, I think, is there anything else you wanted to touch on? Or
I just wanted to say that Tackle Shack did an excellent job on rigging it. They very, very clean, solid rigging job on it.
Right. We truly do have some of the best installers I've ever worked with. You know, I've had a lot of boats worked on, and the guys here at the shop are top notch. Yes. Everything's super clean, you know, the wiring for everything, all the electronics. Obviously, you've got trolling motors, electronics on a kayak. Wiring can get a little bit messy, but, you know, did a great job. And trust me, if we can manage to pull this off on a kayak, we can do it on your boat too. 100%. So yeah, I mean, it's definitely an honor to work on things like this. We had a 30-foot boat earlier this week. We've got a kayak today. So, you know, we're blessed to have the business. And if you guys are around, you know, within a few hours of northern Indiana, definitely hit us up for your install needs. That's a huge part of our business. And, you know, Edie's a good customer of ours here, and we're just really happy to help her out. And hopefully she has a lot of success this season. So, yeah, thank you guys. Yeah, thank you for tuning in. And, hey, fish on. Regardless if you're in a kayak or a bass boat, go catch you some this weekend.